All right, and that is welcome to the
There you go.
first How We Cruise live. So actually, I think we're getting a little reverb there.
Oh, you got to turn off your volume, or just mute your computer.
How's that? Is that better? Hopefully everybody can hear us there. But it's actually technically not our first live.
No, but look at our screen. Why are we split screen?
I hit the wrong button. Technical difficulties of a first live stream. It's not as bad as our first live stream. So technically, our first live stream happened in Galveston when we tried to board. But that might be a question later. But we were waiting in our hotel trying to board a ship, and we thought we would do this great idea and do like a last minute live. And well, so far this is going better, so we're good there. So
yeah, we had a lot of technical difficulties.
Extremely. I think it had to do with the fact that we didn't even have 100 subscribers at the time, so I don't think we were even eligible to go live, and we're trying to do that. But do you think cruisers?
There you go. I had to turn off that. It was distracting me.
All right,
there's like a little bit of a lag, and if I'm watching myself, no, forget it.
So all right.
Hi guys, welcome. So our first live.
So bear with us as we get used to doing this here. We're not used to we're used to prepping and editing all the stuff out, all of our mistakes out. Now you get to see all of our mistakes in real time. So so that's that. So for those of you who are new here, I'm Brian.
I'm Julie.
And we are How We Cruise, and this is, and we're new here. This is our first live, so we've been having fun with this stuff, and we're glad you guys are all joining it. So we're just gonna kind of tell you a little bit about ourselves while everybody starts joining up in here.
We got questions right off the bat.
Yeah.
Hey guys, David, thank you for the question. We'll get to that in just a second. And Cruise World.
Hey Mark, how are you?
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support and all your help. That's one of the cool things about this community.
Hi, Mom. The other one's Mom.
Hi, Mom. That's the cool part about this community is, we wouldn't have done this without the help of all the other channels that we've been interacting with recently. And great people, lots of fun stuff. And, if you're here, so you obviously love cruising, and that's kind of what we love about it too, is, meeting new people, getting out, seeing people all over the world, and seeing different ports. But I mean, this kind of came about like by accident. I mean, we're here because of viruses and shutdowns and all that other stuff. So yeah. I mean, we were just two parents that their kids said, hey, we want a YouTube channel, and we said, no way, we're not letting you broadcast yourself all over the internet. And we ended up booking a cruise for our kids, and it got canceled a couple times. And in that process, we let them watch YouTube to see what a cruise is like. And we started saying, hey, all that videoing and vlogging looks like fun, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah, well, slight variation to your story. So really long story, very short, is our cruise was canceled due to the pandemic. And the kids watched a ton of YouTube, so excited, but very disappointed their cruise was canceled. And in the process of watching all that YouTube, all they kept saying was, can't we have a channel? Can't we have a channel? Yeah, Mom, I want a gaming channel. Mom, I want a YouTube channel. Mom, can we please vlog our cruise? And we're like, no, you're right. Like, we're like, no, we're not going on YouTube.
And here we are.
Yeah. So,
but it looks like a lot of our friends are joining us here. So we're going to say hi to Mark. It looks like Dave and Brandy are here. They were just on Dave and Brandy, I want to thank you for joining us, because after your last cruise and some of your shipmates on that last cruise, I didn't know if you guys are ever going to speak to us again. So, oh, hey, Charlie's here too. Hey, Dad.
No, listen, we heard a lot of things about the Magic recently.
Yeah.
Like we were on the Magic in April, had a great time. It was a great ship, had a great bunch of people on with us. But we heard recently, ever since that last fight, that like maybe it's been a little bit crazy on that ship. So Dave and Brandy, we know you guys were just on. Charlie and Beth, Mom and Dad, we know you guys were just on. yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, was it okay? Did you guys experience anything? Because we've been watching different threads and seeing that some people.
Lori from Grand Lux Destinations is joining us. Hi,
Hey,
Lori.
Lori.
Thank you for joining us from Texas.
Thank you.
Parker.
Hey, Parker's on the go.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. We were curious if anybody was actually going to join us here. It looks like we've got looks like 11 have joined us now, so that's kind of cool. We didn't even think that was going to happen, so that's kind of awesome. But yeah, so you know what, we're going to take a page from those we've been learning from, and you know, we want to promote everybody else that's been helping us. So and we did make one first time live mistake, and we didn't set up with a mod, so I'm going to try and moderate myself as we do all this. So, but if you are a creator, please drop hashtag creator in the chat. We will try to get your link posted up. So please check out all the other creators that are in here. They wouldn't be in here if they weren't great people. So, you know, just spread the wealth, spread the love, share everybody's channels, and you know,
yeah,
help
man, we're all in this
to,
together. It's so much fun. So I see a lot of great comments coming up here. Where to go?
Well, we'll go back to the carnival magic. We were talking about that. So David and Brandy, unfortunately, it's the crowd from the area. We did see a fight on the Lido deck on the first day over a chair. One lady spit on another lady, and security was involved. I think
we heard about that.
We did.
Yeah, we heard about that from our family that was on the ship. So yeah, I heard that was quite an event. Eric Flynn, hey guys, love the videos, especially getting lost on the Oasis. Listen, like, you can't write this stuff, you can't plan it, you can't whatever. And Brian's like, oh no, I'm following Google.
It was just an early shore excursion. That's all it was.
And the kids were so funny, and Brian,
who doesn't love a shore excursion?
Like, he's just like frustrated. He just wanted to get on the ship, and everybody else was there, and like, all of a sudden we're totally in a construction zone and cannot find our way out. And I'm going, just follow the shuttle. He knows where he's going. Got to know where he's going. Well, clearly he didn't know where he was going. We both got lost. It was fun. It was fun editing that, but it was even more fun just being there. And I really, really did enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, it's gonna be beautiful when it's done. I wasn't kidding when I was like, we didn't get arrested. Like, I was afraid that we were gonna get like in trouble for being there. We clearly shouldn't have been there. Yeah, just craziness and stupidity. You know, it's amazing how people can start to ruin their vacations. Oh my gosh, like, now I understand how hard it is to keep up with these chats.
Next time we're getting a moderator.
Lots of fights also in the team club.
Hold on, where is that?
Right here. Lots of fights on the team club. The checkout line, the others, yeah. Oh.
I wonder why that's happening. I mean, it's you know, I don't think they've changed anything about the drink packages. I don't think there was anything.
I've been cruising for a long time. I never remember, like, this has never happened before. Was I just not seeing it? I mean, I don't know. Comment if you have in the past. I mean, not recently, but like, you know, actually, if we want to jump into one of our questions,
well, actually,
that's a good question.
Eric started it right there, so we're gonna follow his lead there.
What do we got there?
So David said, where are you from? I'm from UK, Manchester. Thanks for joining us from across the pond. Oh, wow, it's very late over there for you. You must be a night owl. But we are here in New Jersey, over on Stateside. So comment below, let us know where you're all from, and I'm trying to keep up here with dropping links to.
I think what we should do is we'll drop all the links in the comment before we log off, but we don't have to do it throughout the chat because I think it's going to be too hard. But definitely, if you're a creator, definitely let us know. Hashtag creator, drop your link, and we will make sure that it's in the chat. We'd also be happy to post those links too in the Facebook, but I want to make sure that it's here in the chat.
So where is everybody else from? Where's everybody? So we'll kind of do it a two-part question.
Okay.
Where are you from, and what's your home port? What's your port that's easiest to go out of for you?
Or where do you go out of the
Or where do you go out?
Yeah. I mean, if you're from like the absolute middle of the United States, where's the absolute middle of the United States?
Destination fun.
Anywhere really far from an ocean. Like, where do you even go to? Like, what's your port? Or do you cruise? Because if you do, awesome. And if you don't, you're missing out. You should really try it.
We didn't say hello, destination fun. Hello.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, we love your videos. Ah,
Thank you so much.
thank you. You're scrolling fast.
I'm
I
trying
should.
to keep
I the lag on my computer was driving me a little nuts, so I should probably just be following it on mine. But
I'm on nights in prison service. I hope that you're working there and not. I hope that you're working there and not. I'm not staying there. And if you are, I feel bad. I'm sorry.
yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Why am I reading over your shoulder? You can't hear me. That's no fun.
That's kind of the idea. Grand Lux destination for Fort Works and home port of Galveston. We love the port of Galveston. We absolutely love it.
Yeah.
If you look at some of our earlier videos before we had any clue what editing was, or before Julie learned all of her tips and tricks and all that fun stuff.
I'm still working on that.
We went out of Galveston, and lots of crazy things that we learned on that trip about the port of Galveston. But the one thing I learned is that's a great port, and I'll definitely go out of that port again. Just got to figure out how to get cheaper flights from Jersey.
Yeah, it's not easy for us to get to from Jersey down to Galveston. Let me just jump in real quick, though, with the comments on the video. Thank you so much. I am learning the editing as we're going. I do all the editing pretty much. I am so sorry for that boarding oasis. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. But if you see all those lines and that blurriness, it's still getting views, though. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching it. And I apologize. I'm working on that, and I think I corrected it. But the earlier videos were okay.
Parker's joining us from North Carolina, and the port is Charleston. I think there's only one. Is there only one ship going out of South Carolina right now? It's a Carnival ship out of South Carolina.
Sunrise?
I think
Sunrise?
I think Charlie and Beth just went out of South Carolina not long ago. Carnival Sunshine or Sunrise? I forget which one it was. Charlie's from Blairstown. It's a smaller port.
Hey, shout out to Hot Dog Johnny's, because you were wearing your hot dog Johnny shirt earlier today.
I was.
Yeah, and I was. You know what? We're wearing Howie Cruise shirts now, but you should have worn the Hot Dog Johnny shirt.
Got to rep the local businesses.
Fantastic place.
Dave and Brady, Northeast Pennsylvania, and you're second closest. So you guys are right around the corner from us. We probably could throw a rock to your house.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we'll have to.
We're out in like Bethlehem and Allentown all the time, and
up in Stroudsburg
Katie skates out there. Brian, Kev skate out there, and
I see a collaboration in our future. I see something on the.
Or maybe we just meet up and go axe throwing.
We could do that too.
That'd be cool.
We might know a guy. Cruise World joining us all the way from up in Michigan. Hopefully you're not cruising on Lake Michigan. That would be less than ideal, but Florida in less than 2 years. Congratulations, Mark. That's awesome. That's really cool. We're very happy for you. David's cruising in 82 days. David, where are you cruising from in 82 days? That's
yeah, David and Brady, we are close. We just realized that the other day. We're like, oh, holy cow, we are close. So
Dave and Brandy will be going out of Galveston in 2024. You guys are going to love that port. We have a good video up on our channel of one of our favorite hotels in Galveston. We had a really good time getting ready for there in Galveston.
Galveston, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really liked it. I wish it was easier for us to get there. What do we got?
David goes out of Florida. Oh, out of Florida in 82 days. That'll be much warmer than the UK, probably. So that'll be a good thing. So, but yeah, we just got back from our last cruise a month ago. Julie's still putting together all the videos.
Really?
But
no, like 3 weeks ago. We
left
a month ago today.
We left a month ago today. That was fun. That was the cruise that we almost thought was never going to happen after 2 years of postponements. And I guess the best part of that cruise was the fact that along the way, 30 other people decided to join us, which was kind of fun. So cruising with a big group was definitely something I had never done before. I know Julie had done that when she was younger, but it was definitely a lot of fun doing that. It was we went on the Oasis of the Seas out of Bayonne. So if you've ever been on an Oasis class ship, you know that there's a ton to do on an Oasis class ship. I loved it, but that kind of drives us to our next thing we want to talk about. So we're going to talk a little bit about Oasis now. But tell us about your favorite ship? What's your favorite ship? Favorite class of ship? What ship have you been on that you really enjoy, or what ship that you can't wait to go on?
Brand favorite. Yeah. Cruise line, favorite ship. What do you got? What do you guys like?
For us, being in New Jersey, with Bayonne being right there as a Royal Caribbean port, the Oasis of the Seas being up there, we couldn't wait to go on that. And now in the winter months, the Anthem of the Seas is in Bayonne. So we're really looking forward to trying a Quantum class ship. We've never been on a Quantum class ship. That looks like it'll be a lot of fun.
David, did you really get up with the kids at 6:15 to go to the pool? All right, so let me just jump in right here. So, David, let me just tell you, I wake up early on vacation. I don't wake up early at home. I'm a night owl, and I would prefer to sleep in every day, but I do love my sunrises, even at home. When we're on the ship, I wake up early every day. I feel like you're on vacation. I want to harness every moment that we're out there, and the kids wake up on their own, or I try to be as quiet as I can. But they're the same. I mean, they are my blood. They are me. They're the same way on vacation. At home, I have to drag them out of bed. But when we are away, they wake up at the break of sunlight or break of dawn, and they want to come out there with me. So I do not wake them up. They get up on their own, and they really do enjoy coming out with us. So you usually, I don't think you mind this, but no. You get stuck back in the room with Katie because
Katie sleeps a little longer. But one of the things that we love to do is we love to, my day doesn't start without coffee. I need to start with coffee. So one of the tricks that we've been doing is we order the room service to come to our room as kind of like our little wake up call. Usually Julie's up before that gets there anyway, but we just order some coffee, some fruit, some little things. So while Katie's waking up and getting herself situated, I can at least have my coffee and kind of straighten up the room a little bit, so that way before the room steward comes.
Well, one thing I've learned is we need to pay more attention, because we usually we were always choosing between port side and starboard side. But one thing I've learned in the last 3 cruises that we've done is we need to pay more attention to which side of the ship we are based on sunrises, because I absolutely love getting up. We usually get a balcony, and I want to get up and watch the sunrise from my balcony. I prefer that. So yeah.
Corinne has joined us. Hi, Corinne. She's sailing on Oasis of the Seas out of Miami in December, and they've been on Symphony of Allure. Allure was your favorite. Allure is now moving over to Galveston. It's the last of the unamplified Oasis class ships. So I'm interested to go on Allure, just because I'm curious to see how it stacks up against the amplification. So you'll have to let us know how that is. Make sure you leave us a comment below. So, and again, just to repeat for anybody joining us late, if you are a creator, please drop #creator in the chat so we can post your link in there. Again, this is a big community, so we want to.
Quantum class is my favorite. Oh, that's okay. And then
Quantum class is my favorite. That's definitely on our bucket list there.
I really want to do a quantum class. We've had a couple technical issues with scheduling quantum classes, so hopefully it's in our near future. I don't know. We'll see. LA to Sydney would be awesome.
Dave and Brandy say the Carnival Pride is their favorite ship. They haven't been on the Pride. Spirit class ships in general, but Pride since we got married. Since you got married in 2015. Okay, so all right. So you have to like the quantum class. I mean, that's just So
absolutely.
We never forget our first cruise together. A little different, but we'll.
You want to jump?
No, yeah. You want to jump?
Yeah, just jump.
You want to jump? All right. So we did. All
fun.
Right. So we're all over the place now. So we did decide, Julie wanted to do giveaways tonight, and we're still working on our merch store. We're still.
Well, one of our questions was.
So one of our questions is, if you can guess what our first cruise together was. And there's some people in here who shouldn't cheat. So while we're going through these,
first
if you're going
person
to
to
try
guess,
and guess our first
guess or
ship
no
together, we got
minus immediate family, maybe. What was our first? Anybody know what our first cruise together was? If so, I think maybe we'll do a little giveaway. We will. We have string bags, so we we love the string bags. If you've watched our videos, you know we make the kids carry their towels and their snorkel gear if we're getting off the ship in their string bags. We also love to mark our chairs that way. They're easy to find. We've even marked our stateroom doors that way. The string bags are super easy. They pack up so light, so easy. So we have some of them to give away. So if you can guess the first cruise that we were on together, the ship.
Where guess Liberty of the Seas. No,
it's a good guess.
That is a good guess. That is a very good guess.
We had a few more before that.
That's when we met Lori.
Yeah.
So that was a very good guess. Did we look like newbies? I mean, maybe that's what it was. Did we kind of? No, we were just running around with our cameras and we didn't know what we were doing. So maybe that's why.
Destination Fun Creator. We'll make sure that
we know we got them.
We'll get you guys.
We dropped them in there. We'll drop them in just to make sure.
November for her first voyage. NCL Norway. She's been retired. Oasis is her favorite so far.
No other guesses.
Oasis is such a great.
So much fun. The kids will love the quantum class. The number cars and skydiving is amazing. So yeah, our in-laws just went on Anthem.
Seas, no, not it.
No, not Grandeur. No, not Grandeur. Not Grandeur of the Seas. That was not our destination on Carnival Magic. No, that was not our first. We were just on Carnival Magic 2 months ago. Should we give somebody?
This is Santa Maria with my friend Columbus.
What was it?
Hey, listen. Check out.
That's a great video. So when we were on Liberty of the Seas, I love how this is kind of working out. One of our favorite things to do is to talk to the crew. They work so hard. They bust their butts for us, and we were in the main dining room on Liberty, and if you've ever been on Liberty of the Seas, or I'm sure he moves around from ship to ship, but we met a gentleman named Hans, and he wrote a book, and he was just a great guy to talk to, and he told us that his first ship was Noah's Ark, which was I thought pretty hilarious. So
he was a head waiter, right?
Yes, he was the
head waiter. Hans is on the Royal Caribbean. He's been sailing forever, and his book is really, really funny. So we will post a link to it because I actually bought it and read it after we met him, and it was hilarious. And Little Bride.
Was he reading it?
Yeah. He has it in the room now because he was like, "Mom, can I read that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Because it's all the stories of everything that he's gone through working on a cruise ship, like how he got into it, and then And
Lori said he's still on the Liberty as of March. He is amazing.
Awesome.
So bummed we're supposed
Carnival
to be Odyssey.
Dream.
It's July 4th. Oh no, Mark, that stinks. We saw you post that you didn't go. We didn't. I guess we should have guessed that was why. Yeah, that stinks. But hopefully they'll get you rescheduled and you can take that soon. Oh, look who's joined us. You said that we thought they were going to be away, but they joined us.
Hey, we got Frugal Cruisers. Hey, guys. Come on, you're not enjoying your vacation? We're so honored that you joined in with us. Thank you for logging in.
Make sure. So they're great guys. If you don't know Mark and Nate, their channel's absolutely hilarious. So we're going to drop that channel right there.
We love you guys.
No, they're fantastic. So we're going to drop that right there for you guys. If you haven't gone over and checked out their channel yet, please go over and do that. Subscribe to them. Lots of fun stuff.
So I'm sorry. I'm like just reading their comment. They're on a layover. So
yeah.
Cool.
I love your blog. You want you to try? Oh, hold on. I can click on them. Watch your blogs. Yeah, that's we were laughing because we were driving from Boston. How did the kids like? The kids loved Perfect Day. It was their second time at Perfect Day at CocoCay. The first time we did the water park. The second time we decided to just kind of go around and see. We did the Oasis Lagoon. We did Chill Beach. Yeah. Just kind of wanted to have a nice kind of calm day. But Tara, thank you for all your comments on our videos too. Thank you. You're always
Yeah.
right there. So, but yeah, that so if you watch our videos of our directions to Cape Liberty, do not follow our lead as to the way we went.
Yeah.
Try Waze. Don't use Google Maps. That didn't work out very well. But yeah, we do love Perfect Day at CocoCay. The water park was great. When we went in December, the kids loved it. The only thing, and this is why one of the things that we talk about with our channel, cruising with kids. So Katie's our daredevil, and she loves her water slides. And we got on that island, and she was just a hair shy of 48 inches, and there were a lot of tears because a lot of the stuff that she wanted to go on, she was too short to go on. They wouldn't let her on.
Well, I mean, we stayed in that one section, and it was fine. It was good, and we loved. The water park was a lot of fun, and they had a blast on those like splash pads and everything else. But let's just talk about the island of Perfect Day, CocoCay, in general. Like, how cool is that? I mean, you pull up. First of all, it's beautiful. And there's so much to do. You got the little bit of a marketplace. You got your snack shacks and your food that are there. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Your towel stands, you don't have to worry about any of that. I mean, the last time that we just went, it was funny because, we were cruising with first time cruisers and even multiple cruisers who had never been to CocoCay before. And it's just such a fun island. We were literally going back and forth from the pool to the beach, and Brian, we played chess, like human-sized chess, that big chessboard, whatever. It was so fun. I came close. Like, who won?
Between you and me?
Yeah.
Oh, I won.
Yeah, by like a hair. I actually, for the first time in my life, almost beat him.
Very well.
But little Bry got so into chess, and now he's been asking to play every day. So like, it's silly, like the things like, I don't know, just such a beautiful place to just chill on the beach, but feel like you're still part of the whole experience of being on the ship.
And of course, having all the food included, and not being harassed by vendors, and the kids' soda packages worked, our drink packages work. It's just it's a super easy port to go to. So.
And it is super clean. Yeah, super clean.
I'm gonna click on this comment just for a second here, Tara, but then I'm gonna take it away because you're getting a little bit ahead of us. So. All right, so hold on. But since we are talking about CocoCay right now, one of our next things that we wanted to talk about was what's your favorite port?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a Caribbean port. Most of the cruises we have been on are Caribbean cruises.
500 travelers. Hey guys.
Hi. But yeah. So what is your favorite? I got you 500 travelers. So what is your favorite port? Let us know your favorite port that you've been to, or if it's one you haven't been to yet that you really want to go to.
Yeah, all these creators who are coming in and commenting, awesome. Just a quick note, 500 travelers, if you have any kind of dietary restrictions and things, they have some great blogs there on how they deal with that and such. So
I'll drop their link right in there for that.
Half Moon Cay, Heaven on Earth. Yeah.
I love Half Moon Cay. We were there for the Metro St. Lucia, St. Thomas. You love St. Thomas. You've been to St. Thomas.
I do. I love it. Yeah.
Half Moon Cay, Heaven on Earth.
St. John. I love St. John. It's always been my favorite. But
we learned when we were just on the
I have a new favorite though. Sorry, go ahead.
We learned when we were on the Carnival Magic a little trick about Half Moon Cay, and that is, or Half Moon Cay. Do not take your time to get your tender ticket, especially when traveling with 3 kids, because that was our kids' first time doing a tender port, and we didn't rush down to get tender tickets, and
we weren't late either.
No, we weren't late. It was a hot day, and when that tender docked, and just to walk up the beach. We thought we
Oh,
thought we were early enough that we were going to be able to get some decent seats.
I did a speed
and
loop through
we
walking
probably
on the beach.
we
That was-
walked quite a ways.
We walked to like the end of the beach before we could find a chair. I edited it out pretty well, but like there was that one guy where there was like 2 empty chairs. We're like, oh, we're a family of 5, but like we're gonna be swimming in the ocean, whatever. Let's just grab 2 chairs. We can sit, watch the kids play, like whatever. And the guy's like, don't take those chairs.
Love to get
no problem.
Love to get Frugal Cruiser's opinion on that situation.
Well, we were just talking about chairs the other day. Listen, we could go on and on about chairs. The good, the bad, and the ugly, but everybody's got their own opinion, and there's honestly so many stories and so many.
That likes Antigua and Driftwood Beach. Tara likes Bermuda. We haven't been to Bermuda yet. We've been looking at Bermuda. There's a couple decent.
Yeah.
There's a couple decent.
I kind of want to go out of like Boston. I want to take the Boston, like the Norwegian Pearl. Like I've been looking at that one. The Pearl goes down to Bermuda and then comes back. It's close enough for us to go. If only we had somebody to babysit.
Five Hungry Travelers likes Costa Maya. We loved
Costa Maya. But I was gonna say my new favorite port. It was St. John. I love St. John, but I loved Roatan.
Roatan's fantastic.
Yeah, like we loved Roatan, and I think it was probably because of the excursion we went on.
Mm-hmm.
We loved Charlie's Roatan tours.
Right. So
yeah,
you know, if you've watched our videos or if you've cruised for a while, you know, there's advantages, disadvantages to booking your excursion through the ship, booking an excursion on your own, and we decided while we were in Roatan to hit up Charlie's Roatan Tours, who I think is actually related to Victor, Lori. I'm not sure. I think they might be somehow tied, but they hooked us up with the 5 of us for the day. They took us all over the island.
Kevin was our driver.
He was fantastic. Julie got to meet some monkeys. She was very happy about that. If you have not seen that video on our playlist, you need to see that. It's probably my favorite moment in this last year of vlogging. So
well, let's if we can jump to that question real quick while we're on it. What's your favorite? What excursion have you done that you loved and you do it again and again and again? Or what excursion have you not done that you can't wait to do, that you want to do so bad that you're loving to do? So I don't know. Monkeys and sloths was cool to see. I would do it again to see Katie's face in a heartbeat, but I could do without it any day. Sorry.
I love it. I thought it was.
I did not hold. I'm the only one that didn't hold the sloth. I think I pet it like a little bit.
Real Deal Roatan Tours is also good. Yeah, you know what? We found that there's a lot of those companies in Roatan that are really, really, really awesome. They'll bend over backwards for you, and they really want to see the island. And
that's their livelihood, and that's their industry. So they are. I mean, I don't know anybody who's had a horrible experience, but I know they're probably out there and they exist. But a lot of them are really, really
you've done Stingray City. I don't think I've
done
Stingray City.
So my mom and dad are in on the chat, so they can jump in. But we did Stingray City, and we got off the ship. If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. We got off the ship and we found somebody, right? Or I don't know if you found them before, but Dad did. And so all these like excursion companies that were like through the ship or whatever were all going out to like where all the stingrays were. And then we found this guy with this like itty bitty little like boat, and we got on with him and he took us out there, and then he was feeding the stingrays, and we like pull like in the middle of all of them. And we jump out with a boat and we're swimming with the stingrays, and he's feeding them, and that was really cool.
Hey, Blaine, thanks for joining us. I got you. We'll drop your channel right in there. If you guys haven't checked out Blaine yet, check out Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Oh, hey.
How you doing there? Let's see. What else do we have? Swimming.
Alaska, helicopter. But we're both reading different comments.
Well, stay here.
Okay.
Corinne wants to swim. Oh, our 13-year-old son wants to swim with pigs.
Katie wants to swim with pigs so bad. She loves pigs. It's like her favorite animal. Fun side note: we had a pet pig for for almost exactly a year, almost a year because we got the pig on your birthday, which is tomorrow. By the way, wish Brian a happy birthday. Tomorrow is his birthday.
I don't want another pig.
And it was like during the middle of the pandemic, everything was shut down, and we wanted a potbelly pig. We wanted like a house pet pig. We got one. And we got it on Brian's birthday. It was the only thing you were opposed to. Like, I worked really hard to try to find you the best birthday presents. We had that pig for like a year. Katie was in love with it. We'll post some pictures on our Facebook page of Katie with the pig.
That dolphin would have been a better idea. We got a pool. It could have worked.
Heads up, pigs do bite. They love food.
They do. Yes. Oh, she bit me a lot. It was.
There were some videos that like
mean.
I uploaded some videos like AFV of her like and you because she didn't like you.
Mom, she bit me. Let's see. Let's go back to shore excursions here. Favorite excursion was in Alaska. The helicopter ride to a glacier where we went dog sledding. Very expensive.
Wow, cool.
I wouldn't do it again and again, but I will never. That sounds outrageously awesome. But we still haven't gotten a.
That sounds like a really cool.
But experience. So hold on, we're gonna give a hint. Because we still haven't gotten an answer to our first giveaway, and we really want to.
You're right.
So nobody has yet guessed. Nobody has yet guessed.
I have different. These are.
Nobody has yet guessed the first cruise ship that Julie and I were on together. But Mark dropped a little hint there with a helicopter ride. So we did a really cool helicopter ride as an excursion.
These are our bags. These aren't the ones that we're giving away. These are just the ones that I grabbed really quick. But yeah, so yeah, we got different colors. We got different kinds. But yeah, we got string bags to give away. So. What do you think? I'll give you a hint. Can I give him a hint?
Mm-hmm.
It was our honeymoon cruise. So where would we go on a cruise on our honeymoon? So anyway,
I'm still going through.
I know.
Oh, Seagull Media has joined us.
Hey.
So you will drop hashtag creator down there in the comments there. We'll get your channel shared there. Everybody check out Funny story about Seagull Media. We come from very similar roots. We grew up in the same town. How is that? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Brian was telling me that story the other day, and he's like, "You're not going to believe it." I was like, "Oh, I don't believe that. That's crazy."
Who would have known it? Two cruise bloggers from the same town.
SS Minnow with the stingrays. That's right. SS Minnow, great trip. Yeah. Mom and Dad both.
Let's see if we can get down here. Happy birthday! Oh, thank you,
Mom. You know what? It's 9:39, and I hear those doors opening.
Oh,
we might have a little head pop behind us because Brian was told that he had to go to bed at 9:30.
With the dog sledding cruise world. Oh. Mark guessed it. All right.
Got it.
So Mark has won the first giveaway.
You guys got a bag.
You won the. Now everybody, let's see. I'm not catching up.
Hawaii,
Mark was first. Mark was first, so we're gonna have to go there. So you won a Hawaii cruise string bag. Wear it with
Mark.
pride.
We're gonna send you one. You gotta, yeah.
Just Facebook message us or something, an address so we can send that to them. We'll take care of that. So,
we'll send you a bag anyway because you're awesome. But thank you.
Brian wants to pop his head in and say hello.
Come on in, Brian. Come say hi.
Yeah, pop in, say hello.
Come on.
Right there.
Say hi. Don't look at mine because mine's a lag.
Right there.
Look at that one.
We got all right. So our setup, we wanted to make sure that we could see all your comments and drop all the channels. So we have like 4 or 5 screens going here just to tell us about your helicopter ride over the volcanoes. That was a fun trip.
You could feel the heat. You could totally feel the heat from I think that was the scariest part for me. I'm like, wow, that's like radiating like woof, right through the open doors.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yes, we did the doors off trip over the volcano. The Kilauea volcano from Kilauea. We went through. I don't remember the name of the company, but it was not booked through the ship. We drove out there. We went over the volcano, and he was tilting that thing this way and that, and we were
like sideways, and
we were getting some good pictures and stuff. If we could see if we could get those off.
Where are our pictures?
They're on your old memory card. We'll have to see if that's still possible to be Can we tell the Lambie story?
Oh, well, Bry's here, so maybe
All right,
before you go to bed, we'll tell the Lambie story really quick.
We'll tell the quick. So, Brian's first cruise.
He was 18 months old.
Mm-hmm.
We were on a cruise. Yeah, you don't remember it,
No.
but it was his first cruise, and we were on a cruise. It was a Thanksgiving cruise
Mm-hmm.
with my parents. Who else was on it? Well, Deb and Jack were on it. My sister
Mm-hmm.
and brother-in-law and niece and nephew. I think it was, yeah. So anyway, we're on the cruise, and Brian's 18 months old, and he has Lambie. Lambie is his lovey, and we don't go anywhere without Lambie.
And Charlie and Beth had a nice half balcony, and that was back in the day when it was.
You were little.
You were allowed to like smoke off the back deck. So Charlie and I are having cigars off the back balcony, and Brian decided to throw his Lambie over the back of the ship, and I
don't think he decided to throw it. He just went whoosh, and there goes Lambie, and we all went in slow-mo because you can't live without Lambie.
No, if you're a parent, you know. If you know, you know. But Lambie gets caught up on like a bolt, like down at the
over the railing
base of the balcony. And so we're trying to reach for it over the balcony, and it was just too far down to reach. So we ran in and we tried to grab a hanger, and we're trying to bend the hanger to try to reach it.
There's a story, but then we'll
get there. So long story short, I go over the back of the balcony with Charlie holding my legs.
You went to the closet and got a hanger.
I said that part.
Oh, okay.
So we're reaching over the balcony. Charlie's holding my legs. So if you want to talk about faith in your father-in-law, sorry, Dad, you had your chance. You could have had Julie back, but thanks. But we did recover Lambie, so that was
yeah.
I can only imagine what the cameras on the bridge were looking at. But there's a question here for Brian before we send you to bed. So David would like to know, question for the young man, what was the best part of your last cruise?
No, you see, I can't pick the best part of any cruise because there are parts that are amazing about one cruise and
but your last cruise. So what was the best part of your last cruise?
So,
of all the things that were wonderful, because everything was wonderful, what was the best?
I think I have to say either the aqua show or the zip line.
Wow.
Those were awesome.
Okay. Not what I would have expected you to say. And both were awesome. Actually, we have footage. I didn't get to that part of editing yet, but we have footage of Brian doing the zip line. Brian and Brian, both of you, did the zip line. I got you both on that. And the aqua show is my favorite. I mean, it's such an amazing show. And the shows on the different ships are different. Like we saw Big Daddy's Hideaway Heist on the Harmony, but we saw, what was the name of the one on Oasis?
Aqua 80s.
Aqua 80s. Yeah, I was going to say it was an 80s show. So Aqua 80s. They're so amazing. They're just so talented. They are really, really, really good at what they do. So that is really good.
So that's a good answer, Todd. We're going to have to say goodnight to everybody and head upstairs.
Good night.
All right.
All right. He's going to bed. Good night.
That's part of what we love about this channel is getting the perspective. Ooh, we went out of focus. There we're back.
Because he was moving it now.
So we love getting the kids' perspective. We love sharing that on the channel. I mean, that's part of why we decided to start the channel is, we have a lot of friends with kids. We have a lot of people that, and we couldn't find a lot of content of people vlogging with kids. And now that we're doing it, we know exactly why, because it's nearly impossible to run around with a camera and a microphone and all this other stuff and still keep your kids entertained. But yeah, so we asked everybody where they're from. We got their favorite ships. We haven't asked. We'd like to know what everybody else's first cruise was.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Tara just has a good question.
Tara has a very good question. We're going to jump to. Well, hold on, Tara. Before we do that, we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yes, Charlie. The grandparents should get a room next to the grandchildren, so they can have sleepovers. But let's go. So, Tara, the key just went on sale. Did you guys think the key was worth it? We are on the fence. So
Great question. So much to talk about there.
we are pining through our video from our Oasis cruise, and we are going to put together a full video of just key stuff.
We are.
Well, we'll do a little review. Julie is. But the key was worth it for us on the last cruise because we were going to purchase the internet package anyway. So we were able to get the key at a price that was not that much higher than the internet package, but we didn't use a lot of the.
We first got the key when we were going to go on the Oasis in 2020, May of 2020. We were going to go May 19th of 2020, and it was like 2 weeks before everything shut down. And at that time, like there were really long lines for the shows, and the reservations were worth it, and like that statusy part was worth it. And so that's originally why we wanted to try the key. We're like, oh, you know what? We'll be able to priority embarkation and disembarkation and the show reservations and just having that, like the room service part of it. And it was just like, and then of course the internet, because we wanted the internet. Mm-hmm. So all of that made sense to us. But then COVID really did change so much. Yeah, it changed the key a lot too. Do I think it was worth it? Absolutely, because we definitely had and wanted the internet anyway. And it's when you get the internet package, you pay per device. So like if you have one internet package, I can log on to my phone, I can log off, and Brian can log on to his, and we can share it and just not be on at the same time. So if you have two internet packages, we can be on at the same time. Well, when you buy the key, you have to buy the key for everybody in your stateroom. So us and all 3 kids, so all 5 of us had that. So on our last cruise, just kind of like a heads up, a little like tip to like if you're with other people, we had 5 internet packages. When we're on the cruise with the kids, especially with their friends and family, we're not promoting electronics or screen time or whatever. We're not having them log on. Like they can go play. There's so much to do. So we had extra internet packages that we kind of shared with it. If we weren't going to use them, we let other people in our group use them. So that was helpful.
Yeah. So we'll do a whole video on that. But thank you for that.
Key lunch was great, and disembarkation was amazing, and the breakfast that morning was really great too.
That was a plus.
We just got up, went to breakfast when we were ready, and then got right off the ship.
David had a comment here. Right. Give the kids the camera for the cruise and edit it to fit yours. That is a fantastic idea. Brian actually did do some filming on our Carnival Magic. He wanted to do his guy's burger of the day, so we got that. And then Brian had a little hiccup at the kids club that he wanted to share his opinion on. So so you'll get to see that very soon.
Katie filmed a little bit too. I remember on the Harmony. We were at the Aqua Show. She was filming a little bit, and we like to give them the camera.
Charlie, when we sail with the family, we pay for my mother-in-law and the kids to stay. You get your in-laws to pay for your cruise, right, Mark? That's how it works.
No, that's a great idea. All right, so we're gonna pay for the in-laws and the kids in the same cabin. Ooh, I love it.
There you go.
Mark, thank you for that.
I'm sure there's a way we could work.
Is it Mark or Stephanie? I don't know. I'm assuming it's Mark.
I think Mark's here. I think Steph said she's at work. So all right, let's first cruise. Lori was Sovereign of the Seas. Beth was Sovereign of the Seas also.
Destination Fun was Oasis.
Carnival Breeze.
Halloween. You know what? I hear a lot of good stuff about Halloween cruises. It'd be fun to do one.
There's a Carnival Holiday in 1992 Friends Cruise, back when you only had to be 18 to drink and cruise. Well, that sounds like fun. That sounds like some Ringwood stuff right there. Is what that sounds like. That's first cruise was the Queen Elizabeth II in the mid '80s. Ooh, yes, that's. Oh, hi Nick. We haven't seen you in the chat yet. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. First cruise was the Norwegian Majesty Boston Bermuda 2003. We just did that one. Sorry. First cruise was the Disney. My first cruise was also a Disney cruise in 2003. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Tried to plan a Disney trip, ended up on a cruise.
My first cruise was 1996 or 1997? I have to look back and look. Yeah, it was 1996 or 1997, and it was the Carnival Ecstasy.
I thought you were in the Norway.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. That was the Norway. And then I went back, then not back to back, and then the next two cruises, not back to backs, were Carnival Ecstasy. It was the Norway. Thank you for correcting me. But that was, and yeah, I was in high school.
What is your thought on pre-cruise testing? Is it going away? Well, we have heard, so we are not.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. That was your first question when you logged on,
we
and we
weren't
forgot
ready
to
for
come
you.
back. We forgot to come back to it. So thank you for re-asking it.
Well, what's our? So we did hear Norwegian is going to be getting that to go away in August. That's the start of that. But we are not as up as a cruise news channel as some of the other. That's why we recommend that everybody subscribe to all these other channels in the chat here. There's a lot of great channels out there for cruise news. But all we've heard is that August 1st. I don't know if anybody. I know on the President's Cruise that Michael Bailey just said Royal Caribbean doesn't see it going away anytime soon. I don't know what his definition of soon is. But hey, listen, I'm hoping it goes away soon too. I mean, it's just it's kind of one of those things that's just that extra stress right now. I mean, if you're in this chat, you love cruising, you want to cruise, and it's just that one more hiccup that prevents you, or not prevents, but just that extra step.
I feel like we just heard that one of the companies at Norwegian who's doing away with it come soon.
Norwegian.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to
proof that I don't always listen to what he's saying. Sorry.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
Five Hungry Travelers' first cruise was the Disney Wonder in 2010. Airline travel had to go without a suitcase.
Oh, that's got to be a good story.
So my parents actually just had a very similar situation. They've waited many, many years to go on a cruise. My dad wanted to go up to for an Alaska cruise after his retirement, and last minute they decided to bring an extra bag, and it was totally atypical for how they would bring a bag to the airport, and one bag got lost, and they ended up getting it about 2 days.
They got it before they got
on the ship because they went 2 days early. Had they not gone 2 days early, they wouldn't have had that. So another advertisement for making sure you get there early.
I'm curious, Five Hungry Travelers. What did you guys do? Did you have to go buy clothes, or did you have enough with other stuff that you did have? Oof, you'll have to fill me in.
Bill has joined us from Finest Travel. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
With Angela and Bill. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Looking for you, Bill. Trying to drop your YouTube link in here so that way everybody else can subscribe to
Travels.
Bill.
Yeah, well, we do recommend flying in the day before. We were just talking to some people about that. It's always a good idea.
And
you mentioned our hotel in Galveston earlier. I don't think we ever said that it was a harbor house. So we really had a great experience out of Galveston at the harbor house. It was such a nice place. And we walked to the port. We vlogged the walk. It was one of our first vlogs.
Stuff my swimsuit in my purse. Hey, do what you got. Hey, listen, we always say we named the channel How We Cruise because we want to tell everybody how we cruise. We cruise with kids. We cruise by ourselves. We cruise with in-laws, we cruise with groups, we cruise with friends, we cruise out of Bayonne, we cruise out of Florida, we do all sorts of crazy, ridiculous stuff, and we love hearing how everybody else cruises because there's so many different ways, especially on a lot of the ships out there now. They've gotten so large, so many different ports of call, so many different places to go. We love hearing how everybody else cruises, so we love seeing the comments on the YouTube. There's Bill's channel. That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
There's Bill's page right there. So we always make sure that we love seeing that. So You want to do one more giveaway before we get into our last little things here?
Sure.
What? All right. So we have a couple. So we already did guess our first cruise together. Mark got that one. Oh, thank you, Mark. That's it. Okay. So how about? All right, we'll do an easy one. So for anybody who's been watching the channel, what was the first cruise that Julie and I vlogged? And this is for another string bag. The first cruise that Julie and I vlogged.
Yeah.
This should be pretty easy. Hopefully,
Well, for some of them, it's pretty easy.
Some of them, pretty.
Some of them,
are going to have to scroll back through.
We saw some answers pop up there already. Yeah. So I was just talking about another part of it too.
Go back and watch our old videos before we.
It was out of Galveston, so I'll do that in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Harmony was December. That was.
Yeah.
Oasis, not Oasis. Those are this. Well, hey, listen. You know what? This is telling me people are watching our stuff because those are the last two. Those are the last two vlogs we did. So appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. But there was one before that.
Magic's a good guess.
They got the last three. There's one more.
Was it the one? Oh,
no,
Tara, I'll give you a hint. No, there was no kids on this one.
No kids with that
because,
one.
They wanted to vlog. We're like, are you crazy? And then we went on a cruise without them and said, oh, okay. It was not the one at the airport.
No, not the one with the
airport.
That
was crazy.
That was Harmony of the Seas.
Oh.
That was an interesting cruise because that was in the middle of the Omicron variant, and everything was just starting to go up right as the holidays
we got
came.
on and everything was fine, and then all of a sudden it was like bam, everything got canceled.
There was a bunch of crew members that
it was a royal ship and it was out of Galveston, and it might have been a test cruise, which was really cool. Thank you. Thank you for the love.
that was definitely an adventure to say the least. But
you know, there's a fun, here's a little fun side fact too that nobody really knows because of my editing. But when we were on Harmony, that first night, if you remember.
Yes, 5 Hungry Travelers got it.
It was the Liberty. You got it.
Liberty of the Seas, the test cruise out of Galveston. Yep.
That's it. I will hand delivery back.
So 500 Hungry Travelers. Just drop us a private message on Facebook with an address we could send that to. Dave and Brandy, Adventure of the Seas. No, we have not been on Adventure of the Seas yet, but I think that might be a good. That might be a good Dave and Brandy, Brian and Julie trip. I don't know.
Hey, I'm in.
That adventure is going to be in Bayonne very soon. So
I'm going to jump back real quick to the Harmony. So we were on the Harmony, and it was our first night, and it was the kids. They were so excited, and it was their first cruise, and they were so amped up, and they totally crashed. And kids have their moments, and parents have their moments too, and you're trying your best, and there's always going to be those people that are judging and watching, and you can't avoid that, and that's okay. But Katie is crashing. I took her back to the room. Brian and Kevin come back to the room later. They're all crashing. Everybody's crying, and we're just trying to settle them down. We're trying so hard, and everybody's just crying, and there's a knock at the door.
Hold on.
We
have a discrepancy over here. So it looks like Nick got it. I'll tell you what, you both won.
You got it. You got it.
We didn't see it.
Nick, we got you.
Nick, drop us
send us either an email to howwecruise@gmail.com or send us in Facebook Messenger. Send us your address, and we'll make sure that we get you a bag. When that first night on Harmony, and the kids are just crying, and then there's the knock on the door, and the woman was just not happy with us, and I felt so horrible because I was trying to calm everybody down, and it wasn't super late, but it wasn't super late, and her kids were still out running around the ship, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't a big deal, but I was just we got it under control. And she's like, but do you? And I was like, but do you? Yeah.
No. Nick is my husband.
I love you guys.
Great. Hi, Antoinette. Fun. Thank you for dropping in. Antoinette, if you have a YouTube channel, drop creator in there. We'll get your YouTube channel up there. I think you have a channel.
At Antoinette.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll put that there.
We'll get that in there. So lots of fun stuff. Anyway, cruising with kids. This is what we've been doing. This is what we're up to. I don't know. We're having fun. Hopefully
We're not
hopefully people. Antoinette, we are now subscribed to you.
Sorry about that.
So we are with you, and thank you for joining us and everybody else in here. Listen, we're dropping all the links to all the other creators in here. So if you can and you like watching cruise videos, check them all out. Subscribe. It does help them out. It doesn't, cost you a thing. And
while you're at it,
definitely helps us as creators.
Click the thumbs up button on our video too. That helps us out a little bit. We do have a goal in mind here, and we're going to ask all since we have an audience and since you're here, and we do have a big announcement that we're going to end the live within a little bit. But before we get there, we do want to say we are trying to get to our 1,000 before the channel turns a year old. Julie said she wanted to get to 1,000 before my birthday, but that's in about an hour and 58 minutes. So y'all are unbelievable.
Thank you all though, because we did get a bunch of subscribers in the last couple days.
We did.
So thank you for that. Our goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers at our 1 year mark. So before I am 1 year mark. I would love to hit it before August, and we're less than 200 away. So I think we can do this. So
we're gonna ask you guys for a little bit of help,
and we're totally organic. Everything that we do is just through like finding you guys, liking you guys, and So
we've just been kind of chugging along and trying to meet people and trying to put out content that we think everybody's gonna like, and I think it's working. We still have 18 people here, so we can't be that bad.
If people like watching it, then great. And if you don't like watching it, well, then what are we doing? Because, other than making memories for ourselves, because I'm sure, I guess this is 2022, right? Like the age of the home videos are gone, and now we're YouTube vlogging. I don't know. Thank you, Dave and Brandy. They said happy birthday, but they said that we'll hit our 1K in the time.
I hope so. We're right there.
We wouldn't be doing it if we weren't loving it. We just absolutely, it's funny how things evolve and kind of happen. So
right,
cool.
You want to do one last giveaway? This one you'll have to have watched our vlogs to see.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
So our last string bag. All right. Somebody's got to guess what our son Kevin's favorite activity is on a ship. And if you've seen any of our videos, you should be able to pick this one out pretty quick. It's in several.
Kevin's favorite thing to do on the ship. Yeah. We'll run. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Antoine. I appreciate that.
Wait, you keep putting your mouse over it, and then I should.
Oh, because it goes up here.
I know. I should be reading my own computer, but. Yeah, but I'm trying to read the one above it. Sequel your channel. Great.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Nobody wants to guess Kevin's favorite activity on the ship. Flow rider. No, you know what? There's actually. It
is on an Oasis class ship.
It is. You are on the right ship. It is not the flow rider. But the flow rider, we actually have a good video because Kevy was about an inch and a half too short with the windjammer.
David, good guess, especially for Bri. not it though. Thank you, Tara.
Oh, thank you, Tara. But actually, that's a really good place to be. I think, because our vlogs for Oasis are just going up, so hopefully we can give some people some stuff that they would like there. So we'll give the hint there. The flow rider is very close to where. If you're familiar with the layout of an Oasis class ship, very close to where Kevin's favorite activity on an amplified Oasis class ship. That's another tip.
Another hint.
But yeah, we do have a video of Kevin standing in front of the little height marker being under the height marker for the flow rider, which is kind of crazy because we take the kids out to. No, they do love mini golf.
Mini golf is Brian's. That's absolutely his favorite. Brian would be at mini golf all day long, all day. absolutely loves it.
Zip line, you're
Zip
again,
line.
you're very close.
Yep.
Rock climbing, very close, Tara. There's some good guesses.
Yeah, they're really good guesses.
It's the one thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
destination fun.
You got it. It's the ultimate
abyss.
It's one of it's one of our favorite clips. We have to make it into a TikTok, I think, is what we need to do. Little self promotion there. We did put a TikTok together recently. It's kind of hilarious. No, it's not. It's well, if you want to make fun of me, it's hilarious. But destination fun. Go ahead and send us a private message on Facebook or send us an email to.
We'll make sure we get you some merch. Lots of fun. So Kevin loves the Ultimate Abyss. It's funny because on the Harmony he could not wait, and then we went on the Oasis. I don't know if I cut it out or not. It might be in the vlog. I might have edited it out. But I said, Kev, was the Ultimate Abyss as good as it was the first time? And he's like, no. We're like walking, and I'm like, it wasn't. He's like, no. I'm like, oh, because you're already used to it. He's like, yeah, no, it just wasn't as fast. It just wasn't as good. But I mean, he still says it's his absolute favorite. He can't, like, it's all he wants to do. But pretty funny.
Well, we're running low on time here. But do you guys have any questions for us before our big announcement?
Our big announcement. Any questions? We can answer any questions. If not, then we'll go to the announcement.
So if there's any questions,
we'll give it a sec or two.
Cruising with kids, cruising with insanity.
Anything about us? Anything about cruising? Anything about how to
cruising
cruise?
In canceled flights, cruising in car accidents, cruising and getting lost, cruising in what other crazy nutso stuff have we done in the last year?
Car accident.
The car accident.
Yeah. Again, I don't
call it TikTok. Yeah, Mark, we love your TikTok. I love that one that Steph just did the other day. That was hilarious. That's great.
Mark, I got to tell you, like, we watch all your stuff, and you are just awesome with what we put out there, and we love it. We love it all.
If you guys love parody stuff, go check out the Cruise World. Their stuff is pretty hilarious.
Love your TikToks. Love that stuff. It's all really good.
Mark, I want to be in one.
David, what's your next cruise? That's a great question. What's our next cruise?
What is our next cruise?
Our next booked cruise right now
is in.
That's not to say that another one might not come up, but currently
we are.
Are we still? Is that accurate?
I think it's up to date.
I think so. 196 days.
196 days. See the world with Chris. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thanks for joining us. We are currently 196 days out of the Vloggers Extravaganza. Which is on the NCL breakaway out of New Orleans
in January
on January 29th.
Katie's very upset because it's the day after her birthday and she's not going. But yeah, so it's the Vloggers Extravaganza. There's a bunch of cruise vloggers going. I don't know who's in here that's going.
Mom wants to know why we're not going on December 26th.
Listen, we said there may be cruises before then, but we got to be able to make sure that we can do it schedule wise and everything else. We got to be able to figure it out.
Oh, that's yes.
Hey, we
yes. I already have a dance contest.
I love that
scheduled.
name. See the world of Chris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark, I already have some. I don't know what happened during Super Bowl, but I was talking with Jason Maya from EEC Travels, and somehow or another it resulted in a dance contest. And I don't know what's happening or how that happened, but I don't know. But maybe we involve a TikTok with that, and I don't know. That just could be.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to do a TikTok. Yeah.
That could be a thing.
Yeah. Mark, what parodies do you have going on for that? Because there's so fun.
David,
yeah, we'll see.
January's hard for us to get away and cruise. See, that's another thing that we talk about with.
We didn't do because you know what? We know that Have Luggage Will Travel. They're out on a ship right now. They're on the Carnival Dream,
and I don't know.
So they couldn't log in with us, but
Siobhan and Brandon were with us here before. I don't know if they're still in here with us, but they're organizing the family reunion group cruise in May.
Yeah.
On the Carnival Celebration, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. And we really want to go on that one. But again, cruising with kids, our kids are still in school in May. So
it's
I don't
really
know.
Tough time. It's right at the end of the school year. So
we're going to be able to do that.
If we take them, then they're missing a bunch. But if we don't take them, then we're missing a bunch. Like, it's just a really hard week. And there's sports and everything else. So we get it. That you can't do them all. You can't do them all. we bought the ducks. Where do
What the ducks? Where do people hide them? Everywhere.
I have a great tip, and I haven't posted this yet, and I don't know if it's in one of our videos or not, but I'm gonna post it as a short little tip. So when you get your ducks, go to the store and buy some like or on Amazon. We can post the whatever. Get some heavy duty magnets and a hot glue gun, and hot glue your magnet to the bottom of the duck. It extends where you can hide it like tenfold. Like you can put them on the ceiling, you put them on the wall, you can put them whatever, and it's really really cool. We did that our last cruise, and it was so fun. But you can hide the ducks anywhere. Don't hide them in stores because obviously like they don't want to make it look like you're taking things from the store, and you're not supposed to put them in the pools or hot tubs. But other than that, like anything is fair game. Kevin was taking some of the ones that we did last one with the magnet and putting them like
ceiling.
Well, they're putting them like on the railings, like in the restaurants, like in the dining room, which is really cool. But a cute little tip.
Plane's going to be on the Carnival celebration in November. So November is another time that we try to cruise because again with the kids out of school. But like you said, it's a busy time because it's a short week for the kids. Celebration April 30th, the inaugural sailing, but we couldn't justify the cost of the airfare. It killed us to cancel it. Airfare is insane. Well, I would say
airfare is crazy right now.
I'm not sure I'm assuming that's going out of Florida. So I would say drive, but if you watch our last video driving from the Northeast down to Florida, you might want to reconsider that. So
no.
Question:
Cringe.
Is it cheaper to book your next cruise while on a cruise?
It can be.
There are some advantages to booking while you're on a cruise. The last time we tried to do it, I'm not sure if it was the guy that we were dealing with. It might have been his first day, or I don't know.
It wasn't, but he was not very good. You know,
we'll put it this way. We'll put it this
way.
For
everyone that's not good, there's probably another 5 that are.
You're all going to cringe. He said, "What boat do you want to book?"
All right, anyway.
Yeah. So.
the benefit to booking while you're on a ship is that you usually get credit, like onboard credit, or like you get money towards whatever. So if you book while you're on, you can even buy like even if you don't know what you want to book yet, you can still get a credit towards that. So you get $250, $500 towards your next cruise. So you do that while you're on a ship. The other, benefit to booking early, and you don't, whether you do this on the ship or anywhere else, is not everybody knows this, but like you can, anytime the price drops before your cruise, you can get that lower price. So whether you call your agent or you call if you're working at the company directly, however you have your booking, you go through that person, and if the price drops at all, you will get that lower price up until your final payment. So whether that's 30, 60, or 90 days before you're sailing.
Blaine says the celebration's going out of Miami, so Dave and Brandy and us from the North, we need to start driving soon together. Well, Blaine, it's only 16 and a half hours. That's what we said before we drove down to Port Canaveral for the Magic. I mean, it's only 16 and a half hours until you hit traffic and the kids need to pee.
It wasn't bad. And Buc-ee's was worth it.
Oh, Buc-ee's
we
was
love
awesome.
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's was very cool.
Yeah.
Dave and Brandy not driving to Florida. Are you sure? We'll loan you the kids. They loved it. It was fun. You could.
Dave and Brandy, come with us.
Oh, no.
No, you don't want to.
It would be a blast.
I mean, you can sail with us, but you don't want to drive with us.
We'll watch Kona. You take the kids. It'll be fine. It's all good. It's fine. Carnival did away with 3 weeks after the book. Yeah. Okay. Very good. So, well, I mean, but yeah, hey, listen, I think we could do. No, we're not driving to Florida again. That's not happening.
We've driven to Florida a ton of times. We only had one bad experience.
What could go wrong?
We'll put that out there. It already went wrong, so it's just
that's what I mean. It's already been done. So
yes, love Buc-ee's. It was our first time there, and it was so funny because we were like YouTube, like searching like everything like on Buc-ee's before we went, and we found all these videos, and then we first got on our way down. We got there at like 4 a.m, and the kids actually all woke up, and we went in, and it was empty. I mean, you wouldn't like, it was completely and totally empty. I was surprised because
we left New Jersey at noon, 12:30, noon-ish. And we got to Buc-ee's
in Florida, in
Daytona Beach?
Daytona Beach. But anyway,
4 a.m.
Completely empty. So then we're going to hit it on the way back up. And we hit there, like, I don't know, it was like probably like midday. and it was so packed, so packed. It was so funny.
You like
the
beaver
contrast.
nuggets. My favorite is the barbecue. What did I have?
Oh, we had everything.
I had a brisket
burritos.
sandwich. You had breakfast.
I had a breakfast burrito.
You know what it was? It was 4:00 in the morning.
Those jalapeno nuggety things were so good. I was the only one that liked them because they were spicy, and I ate the whole bag.
4:00 in the morning, and the kids said, "Can we get ice cream?" And we'd been in the car since noon the previous day.
They dipped in dust.
Sure, go ahead, kids, get ice cream.
Yeah.
We love Buc-ee's. Take everything.
Yeah, so they must have been beaver nuggets that I had. They were like but the jalapeno ones. Oh my gosh, they were just addictive. They were so good and so spicy.
We just came. We love the grandchildren next to us to make the cruise family fun. Dad, we're screenshotting that, and we're gonna remind you of that on the next cruise. Let's see. I like the bold and spicy beaver nuggets and the chocolate covered beaver. This is that. You know, being from New Jersey.
I haven't had a chocolate covered one, so we might have to go back so I can get them.
We have Wawa. We have Quick Check. This whole Buc-ee's thing was very new to us.
Yeah, I liked it.
Breakfast burritos are good. It's not blue iguana. Oh, no, we did.
Oh, yeah, blue iguana is my favorite. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say it wrong. Huevos rancheros. Okay, not ranchos. Rancheros, los huevos. I don't know. I say it every which way. I'm sorry. I'm a Jersey girl. But oh my gosh, the blue iguana is my favorite. I could just eat there the entire cruise.
Remember, if you visit Buc-ee's, expect to spend $100+. We bought a bathing suit.
Grand Lex. Thank you, Lori.
They got to stay like hot though.
No, not the beaver nuggets.
What? No,
beaver nuggets.
Oh, the little.
Those are the things that I like. Yeah. You didn't know what he's talking about.
There's one in South Georgia.
They're so good.
I'm staying out of Georgia. We had trouble last time we were in Georgia. I think we're gonna share breakfast too. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yep, favorite breakfast too.
Good night, Charlie. Thanks for joining us. Good luck with you.
Good night, Dad.
Good night. Thanks for joining us. Thanks. Stockpiling. Hey, you never know. Hey, listen, we had one pandemic before. You got to stockpile on toilet paper and Buc-ee's nuggets. It's you never know.
Well, now that I know, you better believe that the next time we go down through there, yeah. I was gonna say key. Anyway, so I don't know. What do you think? Should we get to our announcement?
I think we should get to our announcement. I think we're already. Charlie, we're up to 21 people in the chat. So 21 people. But I'm gonna go off of Mark's post there, and 21 people in the chat and 12 likes. So if you are in the chat, please like the video. We are trying to get to our 1,000 subscribers before our 1 year anniversary of the channel. So please share this video with your friend, or share the channel with your friends. And if you are a creator and you're just joining us, please drop a hashtag creator in the. Everybody's got to run early day at work, and getting a few. Thank you, Dave and Brandy. Appreciate it, guys. So we'll get to our big announcement. Hopefully, Dave and Brandy don't bounce before we do. But even if they do, they will find out. But we have been asked over the course of the last year, a whole bunch of different questions. And it's kind of why we started doing some of these videos and sharing what we know. And the last cruise we did, like I said, 30 people joined us that we weren't planning. That cruise started with 5 people.
It was going to be, it
started with 7.
Yeah. So it was going to be 7. It would be our family of 5 and my parents. And then because it got pushed, we kept talking and excited and whatever about it. We got a bunch of people to join us. There was a little over the 30 people.
Granddad his debut in the video.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Blaine.
So we had a great time with so many people. We see people cruising together all the time. We see these groups going out all the time. So there was a question earlier in the chat. I think it was Tara, right?
Yeah, Tara asked.
Have we considered ever doing a group cruise? What do you think?
I think how we cruise group cruise is already in the works.
Yeah.
And
it is.
We hope that everybody that's in here will join us when we announce this. So you heard it here first. You are the first 19 people in the world to hear that we're doing this. So we are organizing another group cruise. We do have the plans. We're not posting exactly what it is just yet because we need to work out a few more of the details.
Working out a little bit of it, yeah.
But hopefully we should have those details figured out very, very, very soon. and we would be honored if everyone here would join us on that, because we'd love to have you.
Or anyone who can. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We definitely, we have a group cruise coming up. It's in the works.
And the more of them that go, the more babysitters we have for our kids.
Stay tuned to find out where, when, and what's going on with that. But if you're interested in that, let us know if that's something that you would even be interested in, because details coming soon. It is in the works, and it is definitely happening. So we'd love to sail with y'all. So
we're gonna be in.
Thank you guys.
Destination Fun. I think we got everybody's Seagull Destination Fun. Really, I think we got everybody's links in the chat. So scroll up through the chat. We definitely dropped everybody's links in here. If you are just joining the chat, make sure you scroll through there.
And I'm just gonna throw out an extra little something too. Like, if you're in this chat right now, if you're a creator, if you're on here, feel free to drop your link. Like, you can share your stuff on our page. We're happy to do that. We're happy to support everybody along with us. We, I think that we can have so much more fun and just see so much more stuff if we work together. So
Blaine wants to know if we can spill the date or month.
Listen, didn't Blaine get a bag? Did he get a bag?
Not yet.
Oh,
we can send it back.
Yeah, we might have to. Maybe we'll slip a little note in the bag.
Yeah, we could do that.
Maybe we'll have to do that. So yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming. Details are coming very, very soon. It is in the works. It's been in the works for, I don't know, a week or two. I don't know, but it's coming.
Oh, so. See the World with Chris. We missed your.
I tried to tell you that. Yeah. Oh. So we'll See the World with Chris. We'll definitely get you up there. We'll get you tagged. Feel free to drop a link on our Facebook page.
And, you can answer this one while I get See the World with Chris.
Hi all. Wait, was that one? Yeah.
There we go.
Thoughts on Disney Excursion in Port Canaveral? If expectations are tempered, is it still worthwhile? You know what's so difficult about that? Miss Doe, Jane Doe. The tricky part about that is it's so far from the port. It's quite a distance to get there. It's over an hour, right? How long is it to get there?
It can be
like an hour and a half to get there. And then usually you're not in port that long. So if you're going to see, honestly, if you're going to see Disney, like, you really want to see Disney. So, like, I mean, maybe go to Disney Springs and, like, go check, like, walk around or something. But to go to a park, I just feel like it's just not worth the money. Disney's such an amazing place, and there's so much to do. So even with, those tempered expectations, you're really not getting what you could get from Disney. I would really suggest really doing a Disney vacation if you want to see that.
It does depend on, what times you're in port. The last ship we were on, we were in Port Canaveral. We didn't pull in until 1:00 in the afternoon. We were in port until, I believe, 9 p.m.
I mean, if you already have maybe a season pass or a yearly a pass, like a Disney pass, and you're just gonna get in and you just want to head over there, then by all means, go over and visit and do your thing. But if Disney is your thing and you want to go visit it and you're gonna pay for your ticket and you're gonna take the distance to get there, I wouldn't advise it, but
fall, we were thinking just a quick walkthrough. I tell you what, if you watch our videos from the Harmony of the Seas, on our last day, we before we had the whole airline debacle, our plan was to get off the ship, and we knew that we couldn't book an early flight, so we left ourselves the day. We brought the kids over to Disney Springs. We walked around. We fed them. We let them get something to drink. We let them get an ice cream. And then we got over to the airport in plenty of time.
Disney Springs was so fun just to go there.
I thought
we had a lot of fun.
I thought that was a very worthwhile time for the end of the cruise. I don't know if I would do that as an excursion, though.
The other thing we've done, and it wasn't on our way to a cruise, but on our way down to visit another part of Florida, is we stopped on our way through when we did a character breakfast with the kids at Disney. But to go into the parks, it's just,
Blaine says he would love to do the Disney Wish, but cruises are so much I would need to sell a kidney. Well,
I hear you.
that depends on how much you love cruising. I mean, you got to be dedicated. I mean, you got 2 kidneys. I mean,
Stop it. No, I can't wait to do Disney. I have never done a Disney cruise. I really, it's on my list. But at the same time, the value, and I love Disney. I really do. But the value that you get for a cruise, and I kind of going to wrap it right back around to the Disney question too. Like, because we had friends that had asked us about should they charter a boat while they're on a cruise, while they're at port. Here's the thing. When you're on a cruise, that's a vacation in itself, right? So you're already spending money and time and energy on this vacation. And adding these other things into that can be absolutely wonderful and worthwhile if that's where your passion lies. But if you're just happy and content and enjoying the experience of being on the cruise that you're on, well then, you know what? Maybe save that for another time or another vacation. I don't know. It's just my 2 cents. I'm sure that we all have varying views on it.
Says they just met friends at SeaWorld when they came into Port Canaveral. I posted the video recently. Okay, good. We'll have to check that out. It's only at about 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, for what they charge for a day at any of these parks now, like I'd want to be in there at like as soon as they open, and I'd want to make them kick me out. I'm gonna get my money's worth, you know.
I haven't been to SeaWorld in forever, but I think I would do like a SeaWorld.
SeaWorld would be cool.
Like, yeah.
Antoinette has Disney on her list. Somebody just said they posted. Hold on, who had Destination Fun has some Disney videos on their channel. So if you guys are thinking about Disney, make sure you head over to Destination Fun. We'll have to do the same and check that out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll make it to Disney.
Lots of good things about, and the Disney cruise might be worth it. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, 2003 was the last time I was on a Disney cruise, and it was my first cruise, so I didn't really know anything about what to expect. I loved the rotating restaurants idea. I thought that was pretty cool. But you know, especially with the kids at the ages they are, we definitely want to get ourselves on a Disney ship. Hopefully sooner than later, especially while
Katie doesn't even remember Disney World. We've been there. She's been there twice or once. She's been there.
She's been there
Brian's
twice.
been there like 4 or 5 times, and none of them really remember it.
I want a Disney cruise if I'm sponsored. I'm right there with you, Chris. We could do it together. I think that would be a good idea. So,
Sure.
See the world and how we cruise. Do Disney on TikTok. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I will make that. I will make a vlog of that. $5,000. I did hear they have a $5,000 drink. Did you hear about that? There's a $5,000 drink at Disney. Bill's logging off. People are starting to drop off.
I think it's time for us.
I think it's time for us. Maybe those of you on the West Coast are still hanging in, but those of us over here on the East Coast are starting to drain out a little bit. So.
Oh, you are, but I'll be up all night. Yeah, I'm the one that's up. So awesome time, guys! Thank you so much for joining us for our first live chat. This was so fun. We love doing what we're doing. So if we thank you. We thank you all.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you everybody for supporting us. Like the channel, share it with somebody, share it with 2 friends. You know, because if they tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends, well, as long as we get to that 1,000, just help us get to that 1,000. That's our next goal. One goal at a time. So thank you guys all for joining us. We hope to sail with all you guys soon. It's been awesome talking to all you guys, and we'll see you on the seas.
See you on the seas.